Good afternoon. Welcome to this lesson plan presentations. Okay, first of all, I would like to thank the curriculum department of United Chinese School Committee Associations of Malaysia for organizing these sharing sections for us. Okay. Yeah. I'm here because I would like to share my lesson plan, and more importantly, I would like to share my student achievement with you. Achievement. What are my student achievements and how amazing they are? When I talk about achievement, I usually want to mention more than the good result in their examinations or competitions. Undeniably, students get a sense of achievement if they actually make a success in their examinations or competitions. For me, a student's a little bit of progress can be regarded as a little achievement. Later and sooner, a little progress every day adds up to big result. That is why I always tell my students that the process from nothing to something, it is kind of growth, a kind of learning, and even more a kind of achievement. No matter how great or how small a student achievement is, every effort of the student is worth admiring. I asked my student to do a project, a joyful and warm presence, the topic I wish. Once again, my name is Anyani. I'm from Guangzhou High School. I have been teaching English in my school for many years. Every year, I look forward to meeting my new students. Unexpectedly, everything has been changed due to the outbreak of the pandemic COVID-19. This year, we couldn't gather together in our school field to welcome our new students. We have no joyful school new academic year's opening ceremony. We just could stay at home. We just could have our first lessons and make our new students online. Of course, I was not very familiar with my students. Even worse, my students have very reasons of not being able to switch on their video. As a result, it was quite difficult to conduct online lessons, especially English activity lessons. So, I wish I could really motivate and inspire my students to learn, to talk, and even show their phrases on the screen since we have not seen each other before. On the other hand, I wish I would make my students aware that learning is more than reading textbook, having examination or tests, doing homework or exercises. What's more, learning actually can occur anytime, anywhere, especially in these new norms in education. So, in the beginning of this year, 2021, I came out with a greeting card learning project, New Year wishing video. Okay, I want to make our activity lesson more interesting, and then of course I want to have a good start from my activity lessons. The design of this activity consists of the techniques of using advanced devices and being able to introduce festival celebrations. Hopefully, teenagers are exposed to a more interesting learning environment using English in their real life. Okay, here is the project I asked my students to do, and my students' English speaking competency is a moderate lower at the beginning of the years. Okay, now let's start. The titles I wish, subject, applicable grade, and class size. In our school, we divide the whole class into two smaller classes for activity teachers to conduct their lessons. Okay, lesson durations, double period, online lesson, 35 minutes per period. Okay, what are the teaching objectives? Okay, cognitive domain, to learn about why we should say obituous word during the Chinese New Year, to learn about New Year wishes, to learn about the importance of speaking well. Psychomotor domain, to use communication and information technology to send blessings, to use the verb wish and hope to give good wishes and saying nice things to someone in English. Okay, last, affective domain, to experience cross-domain learning to complete assignment, to establish good social etiquette through collaborative activities, to rejoice precious moments and emotions in our life with our loved ones. Okay, next, the teaching method, sources of teaching material, and the last, assessment method. Okay, now let us appreciate the students' presentation together. I think due to the time constraints, so I'm sorry that I will skip some part of the video. Okay, let's start watching.
Happy New Year to all of you. May the upcoming years bring you the glory and joy you deserve. I hope that this year will shower your life with success, prosperity, and happiness that lasts forever.
Okay, let's carry on to the next video.
Hi, how I wish I could celebrate Chinese New Year. Hey, who is that? Happy Chinese New Year! Money rolls, money rolls, money rolls into my house. Happy Chinese New Year! Happy New Year to all the teachers and junior 3-1.
Happy New Year to all my dearest classmates and teachers.
To everyone, may health and happiness follow you and yours throughout the year.
May this year brings happiness, new goals, new achievements, and a lot of new inspirations onto your life.
May this year bring you good luck and good fortune.
Wishing you a very successful year and always keep in mind that hard work and patience never go unrewarded.
Wishing you a new year fully loaded with happiness, even though we are facing UAC exams.
Hope you and your mother, father, brother, sister, grandpa, grandma, auntie, uncle all in the good health.
May you discover all your hidden talents this new year. May you achieve good grades in all your exams in this year. And don't forget, all play and no work makes Jack a dull boy. Student life is the time to study, play, and have fun. Strike a balance between all three to give more importance to studies.
Anyway, good luck in everything and stay healthy.
Wishing all of you have wonderful memories in 2021.
Hope all the students can pass their exams with flying colors. Wishing you all the best and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year again.
The video, I was very touched by them. The process of creating a video from concept to conversion is not easy. Okay, students have to do planning, research, problem solving, and organizations to set their video project up to be successful. It's really not easy. Okay, now let's move on to next video. By doing this project, students are forced to acquire the ability to act tests, sounds, to dream and create videos. They did experience the cross-domain learning to complete their tasks. Yes, that is one of my teaching objectives that I mentioned just now, right? Okay, and in the 21st century, people are always encouraged to have at least two very basic competencies. It is better to have a good command of English and then some very basic IT knowledge. Okay, let's carry on.
Happy New Year to all my fellow friends and teachers. I hope all your dreams will come true this year. May the coming new year bring you joy, love, and peace. Wishing every happiness will always be with you. I wish you and your family have a healthy and happy New Year. Lastly, remember to wear a mask when you are out in public.
Happy New Year to all my fellow friends and teachers. Hope that all of you have a good health, good luck, and much happiness in this year. We should have a wonderful New Year. And of course, wear a mask when you
In the
are out.
video, although the boy just said a few simple words, actually, he spent more than 40 minutes video tapping those simple words for several times. So I always think that students' hard work should always be appreciated. Do you agree? Okay, let's carry on.
Hard being happy for every single day may not be possible, but staying healthy and having a positive mindset are necessary and
but we have stayed through and overcome this first time together, so I believe that there is nothing that we
Thrilling adventures to make friendships with classmates and having teamwork together. May your goals be achieved and all your plans be fulfilled. Wish you have a great time ahead of this new year.
Okay, in this video, students make quite a lot of mistakes. It is okay. Obviously, mistakes are inevitable in the process of language learning. So no worries. Teachers and students can do correction together. I think the most important thing is we have to encourage our students to learn from their own mistakes. Okay, now let's come to the last video. The last one, I think it is a bit different from others. Okay, let's watch the video.
Hey guys, I'm Kim Jian. I wish you all Happy New Year now and always. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Edison. I hope that this year that will be a better year for you. And yeah, take care.
Hello everyone. Greeting from China. Chinese New Year is coming. Wish you have a Happy New Year. 恭喜恭喜
Hi, I'm Vicky, greetings from Singapore. Happy New Year for this year and hope you stay healthy. I hope the New Year resolutions come true.
Hello, I'm Her. I'm from Singapore. I wish you Happy New Year. Continue to stay healthy and safe. May all the
In this video, the first speaker, Shawi, is my student. He tried to invite his friends, relatives, and even his family member like his younger brother, especially his father, who was away in China, to join. You may think that Shawi didn't say too much. He might be shy or lack of confidence. Anyway, from his mother, I knew that he put in a lot of effort to get this project done, although he knew nothing about video editing at the beginning. Another significant point is that Shawi's relatives, friends, and family joining actually is a kind of support and even accompaniment, which makes very stimulate Shawi's confidence and interest in his learning life. Again, let me go back to what I said earlier about the teaching objective. According to one of the points of the affective domain, okay, Shawi actually enjoyed his spacious moments and emotions in his life with his loved one by doing this project. Do you agree what I'm saying? Okay, now I'm going to elaborate more about their feedback. Okay, I asked my student a few questions in the survey form. Yes, the first question, which part of this project-based learning are you most interested? Yes, teenagers, students, enjoy cooperating with friends. Okay, what measures have been taken when you encounter obstacles in doing the project? Yes, actually some students, they already call me, SMS me, ask for help, and then most of them prefers to search on Google. I think it is good, right? Actually, we have to encourage students to solve their own problems by using those very advanced devices. Okay, and next, do you think that this way of presentation can increase your self-confidence more than facing the audience? I don't know. Anyway, in our school, students are always not willing to speak during their lessons. It is probably because of the fears of being wrong, making mistake, or losing their face in front of their friends. Okay, I think it is very important to create a student-friendly atmosphere to develop their confidence, fluency, and overcome their reluctance to speak. Okay, next. Do you think that this project-based learning can effectively stimulate students and courage in public speaking? Yes, more of them agree. And the last, do you think that English activities must be conducted in various ways so as to stimulate students' confidence into doing public speaking? Okay, so do explain a reader on their feedback. Just let's listen to what they would like to say. You see, I'm going to ask them to speak more.
First, we did our discussion on Zoom, and then we thought about a sketch to make the video looks more interesting. Then we also distribute our job to complete this video. After that, we film our own part of the video and then we send it to Ziyu to edit it. I think she's the best editor in the whole wide world because maybe she's passionate about it.
How much time did we spend?
It took about 3 to 4 days to finish this video. I think video editing is the most time-consuming part, and actually we only spent an afternoon on the discussion and the rest of the time is for video filming and editing.
What did you all learn from this experience?
We had a lot of time. When we were discussing, a lot of funny ideas were suggested and this made us burst into laughter. This has helped to enhance our friendship significantly. Besides, this new vision video has also given us a golden opportunity to practice our oral speaking so we can speak more fluently. And we had also learned about the importance of the teamwork. A good teamwork can avoid the conflicts and the misunderstanding so we can finish the work on time too. By the way, my video editing skill has also improved. Yeah.
Do you satisfied with your video and what do you think you can improve?
This new year is quite special because of the coronavirus pandemic, so we didn't have the lantern, red couplers, and other New Year's decorations to decorate our house, and this causes the video a bit lack of Chinese New Year's atmosphere.
What are your thoughts after making this video?
It's kind of sad that we can't go outside to celebrate the Chinese New Year with our friends. But this New Year's wishing video can help to overcome our regrets, so at least we can send our wishes to our friends.
I think it is an interesting project, especially editing, although it's quite tiring to edit subtitles. And it's very nice as we get to communicate with our teammates. I have learned many things from it.
I think it is much more fun to make videos than to make slides.
Okay, and then actually, basically, students are also allowed to send me their voice message for sharing their feedback and their feelings. Okay, now listen to the last point.
This time of the New Year wishing video making exercise is quite interesting. It's my first time making a video which in English form. In the beginning of 2021, teacher gave us a big challenge for us and it's a good chance of training our English oral and our presentation skill. Luckily, I did well at the end, and I hope that I could have another chance to upgrade my oral to another level by doing something like this again.
Okay, so that's all about my presentations. I'm going to end my presentations by saying special thanks to those my favorite students who allowed me to share their words. And again, thanks for your attention. Thank you.
Okay, first of all, I'm Xiao Juan from Kuan Zhonghua High School. And I will talk about the teaching aims, teaching contents, the online oral English course procedure, and also the student assignment, assessment, teaching, and learning reflection. Of course, we will have a chance to appreciate student work at the very last of this part. Okay, let's go on. Okay, I will talk about the teaching aims to knowledge, aims to ability, and also the aims to emotion. Okay, first of all, I want the student to understand some of the challenges that they may encounter in life, and they need to recognize what their weakness or strengths are, and also they are encouraged to learn from each other. And they need to think of some ways to solve their own problems. They can discuss with teachers, students, or their family members. Okay, the second part is the aims to the ability. This one actually is not very special or difficult part, right? Okay, the students are urged to analyze the different situations or problems from different angles, and they need to give back in life experience. And the most important ability I hope they can cultivate is they need to seek help from others, okay? And the last one is the aims to the emotion. They need to learn how to accept themselves, to learn from others, to respect others, and they have the courage to express their own opinions. And the most important part is they need to affirm their efforts. It's very important. Every effort is worth considering in their life. Okay, the teaching methods I adopt here, actually, they are quite similar to those of other teachers. First of all, they will discuss in groups or in pairs, and they share their life experience, and then they make a short talk and they send their video or recording to me in Google Classroom. And during the process, they are encouraged to brainstorm from time to time. So I give them some questions, and also they can raise some questions for others, okay? And hopefully for the independent learning method, they develop their own presentation and they are willing to share with others, okay? Okay, these are quite similar with all the teachers have done before. We use computer, textbook, and worksheet. I will talk about this one later. Okay, the teaching content, actually, this is a very conventional part that most of us are conducting throughout our lesson plans, right? Okay, first of all, we have the warm-up teaching procedure and assign homework at the last. Okay, the first one, okay, for the warm-up part, okay, input is very important for language learning. Sufficient input will let the student have content to talk. Okay, so when they are listening to the video clip of the tech conference, I encourage them to listen. When they are listening, they listen, they imitate, they show, and also they immerse themselves in the speaking environment. So they need to focus on the speaker expression and also the communicator skills. And also they need to focus on the key message they heard in the lecture. And the title of this speech corresponds to the content of the reading passage that we will go over in this unit, okay? Okay, so it's about 6 to 7 minutes. Okay, input is very important. And then, okay, when they are listening to the video clip or when they are reading the article in our textbook, student textbook of Cambridge book, they need to brainstorm. I will have the questions for them. For example, what are the events that you may feel challenged? Okay, so in the process of reading, they need to discuss from time to time. The topics for their discussion or for them to brainstorm include like this. Okay, in the process of asking questions, in the process of discussion, students can brainstorm, can think about what they will say in the future, in the assignments. In this way, actually, I can better understand whether the student encounters some problems or difficulties in the process of learning. Okay, I think this is very important. And again, what I want to emphasize is actually input is very important. They need to brainstorm and they get information or they get some response from the teacher and from other students, okay, at the same time. Okay, they brainstorm. And for the assignment part, I will make an overall arrangement for the teaching things so that the student integrate their experience according to the content discussed in class. So each student presents the oral content of about 2 to 3 minutes in the form of audio or video recording. And finally, they need to provide feedback and reflection on every learning process. Okay, actually, I have allowed students to try different types of online assignment. For example, they can do individual work, individual speech, they can create a song, they can discuss in groups, they need to find their own partners, and also they can do the interview, they can do like talk show, okay, different types of online assignments for different units we learn in the textbook. Actually, I hope that the online lesson, the online learning activities I implement here can keep them curious and motivated to learn. I insist that speaking assignments must be fastened to the teaching content of every respective unit. In other words, I hope that they can digest all the content they learn in class and they integrate the context to their own life experience. Okay, this is the main point, the key points that I want them to do the online assignments. Okay, for the assessment part, okay, actually, first of all, I need to remind them from time to time about the due date of the assignments. Also, I need to keep track of every actual situation of doing the recording. There is because I want to make sure every student knows what they are doing. Okay, they need to be very focused. They need to be clear about the ultimate goal, about the objectives of our lesson. Okay, so they need to focus on the content, language accuracy, and overall presentation, because I will give them some assessment. Like I will briefly discuss with them about, okay, what they can improve in the next assignment, or I will give them encouragement or practical advice. For example, I will tell them some beautiful words or better sentence patterns that they may conduct in the future. Okay, and I have created a platform in Google Drive that every student can go to express their opinions. Okay, so the student will feel they have the sense of belongings and the teacher appreciates their participation. Okay, actually, most of the students, they present excellent, rich body language, variable tones, and also some of them, they have very good post-production skill. They just want to make their words look more diversified. Okay, the students should always bear in mind. Okay, they should always bear in mind that intonation is important. Sentence patterns, okay, is the sentence patterns, they can use some of the patterns from the article, or if they do not know how to express themselves, they can come to me. Okay, the context. Okay, just now I mentioned they need to integrate the context to their own life experience. This is very important. So I asked them 5 questions before we move on to do the assignment. Okay, and the last one, language sense is very important. Okay, from time to time, I need to remind them again and again so that they can always bear this in mind. Okay, this is the reading passage. I need them to have input. Okay, this is the reading passage for this unit, but actually this is not the key point of what I'm going to talk about today, so we can skip this part. This is not the main point. Okay, when they are listening to the conference talk and also when they are reading the passage in class, they need to brainstorm again. What are the events that the student may always feel challenged? Okay, there are more than about 20 answers I get from them in class. We do this one for about 5 minutes. They can come up with different challenges that they can think of. For some of the challenges, maybe to us, we will think they are nothing special, but actually to some of my students, they think they are very, very difficult for them. Okay, I list some of them here for your reference. Okay, what do I mean by open-minded? Okay, actually for teachers and students, we should always guide students to be open-minded, and to me, I need to be open-minded. I need to discuss with them in different perspectives and values, and then we will grow from learning experience. And I emphasize that the learning and teaching journey will continue smoothly when we are willing to be receptive to a variety of answers. Okay, so we need a variety of answers. There is no standard answer in the activity lesson online. Okay, okay. So they, again, one more time, when they are doing the video clips or recording, they can go back to refer to these 5 questions. Okay. Okay, this is a simple direction. Actually, the student know how to do this because I give them a demo at the very beginning of the semester. Okay, actually, this is just what I want to share with you. We do not need to go into the details, okay, because there's too much for us. The actual main goal of the worksheet is that I want the student to prepare a more complete content before recording. Okay, when they are writing something, when they have difficulties or they have some problems, they can always discuss with me. Okay, so I think worksheet is very important. Okay. Okay, they can submit the worksheet in Google Classroom. Okay, the last part, teaching, reflection, and the student feedback. I appreciate this one very much because as as we know, sometimes we will face bottleneck in teaching, right? So when I get feedback from students, I know how to adjust, okay, my lesson plan. I know what I can do for my student in the future and what I can learn from my student. So some of them say they feel quite comfortable with this kind of sharing. They can keep trying to record until they are satisfied with the work. They become more confident and they like editing short videos, and I learned how to edit because if I want to share with all my dear teachers here, I need to do the edit. I need to edit the video to a length of about 5 minutes because we have time limit. It is impossible for me to share with you every video clip. It's impossible because until now, I have more than 200 video clips. Okay. Okay. It's a very interesting, meaningful, and unique platform for us to go. And some of the students say they have practiced to talk more fluently because they can practice again and again. And it is a good word because the students is shy when the teacher called me to present in front of the whole class. But recording, he or she can try again and again, okay? She thinks it is a welfare, okay? Very interesting. Okay, to the last part, teaching reflection. And I appreciate this one very much because I learned something from my students. Okay, so teaching is a combination of language functions, ideas, structures, and topic. Okay, communication teaching is very important. Okay, and when we give expectation to the student, we give them very clear teaching goals. Actually, the student work very hard to achieve the teaching goal. Okay, it is a concept of lifelong learning. Actually, it's not easy. It is there is a long way for us to go because if we want to conduct lifelong learning, but we try. Okay, we try every day from very small step. Hopefully, we can achieve the ultimate goal that is lifelong learning. Okay, okay. The reflection will strengthen the creativity of the teacher and stimulate my personal growth and also cultivate classroom skill. Okay, I see the light spots in student learning. I learn to praise more. I learn to criticize less. And I learn to pass on kindness, trust, respect, and friendship to all my students. Okay, teaching is teaching and learning. In the past, I just concentrate on studying books, teaching materials. I try to make my lesson vivid and easy for the student to understand. Okay, that's it. No matter it's for teaching reading, teaching writing, or teaching speaking. But after I get the feedback from students, actually I realized that some of the students, they have relatively poor foundation or level, but they say they are eager to speak fluently. Okay, even if they are talking or saying short words or sentences, when they try to finish them, they feel very happy. And also my students, they emphasize, they focus a lot with the sufficient input. Okay, so then they want me to design small assignments or simple questions so that they are willing to express their own opinions. Okay, actually, there's really a sense of accomplishment in learning. Okay, input is important. So I learned something from my student. I'm very happy. So I always think that all of us, maybe we will encounter a bottleneck. How to inspire them, how to motivate our students, especially when we are conducting online speaking lessons, right? We need to keep students' patience and determination in learning speaking unit. So the ultimate goal, I hope that we can continue is lifelong learning. Okay. Okay, we will go with the video. I have added the video to a length of 5 minutes. Okay.
Hello, today I would like to share about the most challenging text for me. When I'm talking to my best friend, I can talk more and without preparing. But actually, I'm a very introvert person. I can't speak fluently when I'm talking to my teacher or some friend that not close with me. It looks like I changed to another person. So I always confused about this because this problem I won't control when I'm talking to others. This test is challenging because I need to talk to others if I have some problem that I can't settle it myself. Such as if I want to buy something, I also need to think before I talk to the seller about what should I say then, or usually I call my mom to help me. Apart from that, I become the president of my club. So I need to talk more and tell them what they need to do. And the worst of it is, I need to talk in front of all members of my club. Oh, this is so terrible. So this year, I set a goal. Lastly, I want to advise you all, don't give up or ignore when some challenge overcoming to you. Life is full of challenge and it is never a smooth ride. You must trust yourself and believe that you can do it. Thank you.
You think is a challenge? I'm worried about can I do it well or will I give it out in the future? Sometimes trying to do new things means that I have to change something in my life or to change my lifestyle. So I will think about it. Is it good to make the change or is it better to not to do anything about it? Making a choice is always difficult for me. I don't wish that I will be regret for any decision I have made. So I always think a lot and then keep changing my mind. But when I decide to do something, then I will try my best for it. Besides, how to overcome the feelings is a challenge for me too. The feelings are not only include stress, but also some unhappiness feeling or something else. Actually, I don't really feel the feeling in my daily life.
Hello, teacher. My name is Terence Chalia. I've been learning playing piano since I was in standard 1. So I already have been learning playing this for almost 10 years.
Okay, sorry teacher, I think I have to skip some parts of it because of the time. And every piece of student assignments, I will definitely give a very clear reflection to every student regarding every piece of their recording or video clip. And I will discuss with them about, okay, beautiful sentence or better sentence patterns or beautiful words they can use in the future. And I appreciate the appreciation because all of them have done a good job. They do some post-production and also they have very rich body language. I think I appreciate their participation and my student appreciates my feedback and reflection. Okay, and in conclusion, actually, this is to the very end of my report. In conclusion, actually, English teaching is not only to improve speaking or reading or listening skills, but more importantly, we need to cultivate students' teamwork spirit, the communication skills, and also personality. Actually, we encounter some difficulties and some restrictions because of the arrangement of oral activities online. But I think with the effort and cooperation of teachers and students, our online lesson for speaking part are going smoothly until now. I'm very happy to know this. And there is a long way to go. Hopefully, we can have a better future in conducting online lesson. Okay, that's it for my report. Thank you very much.